Hey guys, for this week's discussion on personality, I chose to do activity number 2, which was taking the 5 personality tests. So for the first personality test, it was the Big 5 personality test. And my results from that were that I like traditional and familiar experiences. I'm well organized and relied upon. I shy away from social situations. I consider the feelings of others, and I'm anxious and I worry, which is like me to a T. I read these to my husband, and he was like, that person knows you. So, yeah, I feel like that one was pretty accurate to who I am. The next one was the temperament sorter, and the result I got from that was that I was a guardian. And the guardian is factual, cautious, respectful, dependable, law-abiding, concerned, logical, and detailed, which I also feel like that's pretty accurate. I don't know if I'm super factual, but I am very cautious. I am dependable, and I hate when other people are not. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm pretty law-abiding. I'm always concerned, and I am very detailed. So I feel like that one was also pretty accurate to who I am. The next one was the Myers-Briggs type test, so it was the Jung typology test. And basically that one said that I am a 19% introvert, 19% sensing, 22% feeling, and 59% judging. So with that one, I don't know if it was like 100% accurate, but I feel like it was pretty close to me. I definitely am an introvert. I rely on my feelings a lot, I think. And the judging, I feel like was also pretty accurate also. So the next personality test was the Cattell's questionnaire. And that one basically said that I am 3% warm, 3.1 warm, 1.8 reasoning, which I don't know if that's super accurate, but 2 was control of emotions. Dominance was really low, a 1.3, which I think is accurate. Liveliness is a 1.5. Rule conscious was a 3.1. So those ones are, or I guess this one and the temperament sorter are similar on that. Social boldness was a 1. Sensitivity is a 1.8. Vigilance is a 1.2. Abstractedness is a 1.1. Privateness is a 3.1, which I think is big because I do feel like I'm a pretty private person until I get to know you. Apprehension is a 3.3, which just goes with all the others, saying that I worry a lot and I'm super cautious. Openness to change is a 0.7, so I know that about myself. I like things done a certain way, and I'm not really open to changing how I do things. Self-reliance was a 2.6. Perfectionism was a 3.1. And attention was a 1.9. So I feel like that one was pretty accurate. Yeah, and it basically told me a lot of what the others also said. And then the color personality test, I am blue. So that means you're motivated by intimacy. You connect with others. You need to be understood and appreciated. Quality-based, loyal friend, employee, and employer, and you like to serve. But it also says that I'm worry-prone, dependable, thoughtful, committed, and moody. So it says in here that you compare the results. So I think that most of my results were pretty similar to each other. Basically in just that I'm super organized. I like things done a certain way. I'm anxious, I worry, I'm cautious. I don't really do well in social situations. I get really nervous. But yeah, it asks why personality tests can be helpful for professionals and individuals. And I think that personality tests can be super helpful because it helps you understand yourself more. I think that I knew a lot of these things, but just to answer like questions on if you agree or don't agree, and then to get the results so similar to how you already feel that you are, I think really shows that that is your personality. So yeah, like I said, it's really important so that you can understand how you are, who you work well with, what kind of jobs you would work well in the environment. So yeah, I think that they're super important that way. And then it says, are there dangers in taking these personality tests? I don't really feel like there's dangers in taking the personality test because it just helps you understand yourself better. So I don't really understand why there would be a danger in that. Maybe if you weren't honest, I'm not really sure. So yeah, I don't think that there's a danger in taking the personality tests. And then just applying this to my life, it just, like I said, helped me understand myself a little bit more. And maybe I can figure out things that I can do to help my anxiousness, my worrying, things like that. I have a daughter, and I feel like a lot of my worrying came from my mom. And so even like today, we went on a walk with my daughter and my husband and my dog, and there's like a little stream, and my daughter was getting close to the stream, and I was telling her like, oh, get away, you'll fall in. And my husband was like, you are teaching her to be afraid. Me not thinking that it's affecting her is teaching her, because then as we continued our walk, there was like a little bridge, and she wouldn't cross the bridge because she was afraid she was going to fall in the water. So for my life, I think that just not instilling that fear in my children, or trying not to, because I think it does just come with your personality, but maybe helping to not continue the train of fear and anxiousness and worrying would be super important in my life. And then my question for you guys is, do you believe if you really wanted to, you could change parts of your personality? In the reading, it kind of said that your personality is not changeable. But I'm curious if you guys think that if you really wanted to, if you could change parts of your personality.